I follow lots of other YouTube analysts for multiple different reasons. When this is a comment that gets blocked and gets deleted, you know there's a problem. What's going on, everybody? Mark Fleetwood here. Welcome back to your Daily Grind Trader. Sorry for the intro there. I know it was a little bit of a shots fired type intro, but man, it really bothers me when people who have a large influence, who have a large following, can't be honest about what the market actually is. And I would rather say they can't be honest than to say that they just don't know enough to be able to see the writing on the wall. I'll say it's a lack of honesty, because I'd rather say that than a lack of intelligence. With that being said, guys, today there is no way around it. We broke our last level of support. 39.6 was that swing low, and we cracked through it and we went down. We hit 38,000 even. Wow, we had a low of 38,000 on this daily candle. And if you look at it here, guys, this video is going to be short and sweet because it's literally just a market update. This turned out to be a massive head and shoulders where we just recently broke the neckline. And again, if this plays out 100% by the book, we go down and retest 30K. We would make this right shoulder neckline, and then we would dip down to roughly 30K. And that's where I'm looking for next lines of support resistance. 37.3, looking at 35.5, roughly 33.200, 31.6, and then at the very bottom, 28.9, where we bottom out at our lowest point here back in May. The 4-hour close that just recently closed at 11 p.m. This was the lowest 4-hour close that we've had, and I marked this with the yellow line. It's the lowest 4-hour close that we've had since August. Just to give you a reference here, we haven't closed this low since August 5th. So keep that in mind, guys. And look, I've been on the fence. Well, I don't want to say on the fence. I've been saying prepare for situation X. If we hit 40K and bounce, and we get a legitimate bounce, and we have to break levels of resistance to have a continuation of the bull run. Look for scenario Y if we break below and we break 39.6. Guys, for a month, I've been making videos that have been back and forth between bullish or bearish scenarios, telling you a month ago, you have to learn how to short. You have to be able to short. I made a video on how to set up short positions so that you can make money in either market. 12 days ago, I made a video, do you have a bear market plan? Do you have a plan for the potential for Bitcoin and other alts to drop 70, 80, up to 95% of their overall value? Think about this. If you weren't in the space in 2017, know this. Ethereum topped out either December of 2017 or January of 2018 at roughly $1,400. By December of 2018, one calendar year later, it was under $100. You could get like a $98 Ethereum 1 year. And we're looking like that is going to be the scenario yet again, because the market, the regular stock markets, I mean, look at this, guys. I'm not trying to just toot my own horn here, but we had that scenario that I talked about, was on the wrong index, but we broke out and we had a really bad day today. The break out of the bottom, and look, the day tried to wake up. The day started green, and I got hammered today on an alt. I tried to trade Matic because everything was looking up. I thought we would get that one last rally, and I bought a long position and got stop loss like 2 hours later because everything just crumbled. NASDAQ crumbled, SPX Look, it wicked back up. It wicked up to the 50. My video last night said, hey, we might get a relief. We might get a green candle back up to retest the 50 moving average. And we didn't even get a clean, like it retested and wicked back down the same day. It dove down today. I thought we would get a green candle up to about here and close around the 50. I didn't think we would get a couple hours a wick up to it and then drop. So that happening and the markets plummeting stopped all bullish momentum on anything. On the hourly chart on Matic, and I will gladly show you guys what I thought was the trade potential for me. I was watch this breakout, big bullish engulfing with volume, and I made my buy order right here. It is what I look for. This is my trading strategy, so I'm not changing it. I go back to the last line of support, but I was buying here and was going to sell. I was going to watch the 200, see where the 200 went, because if the pressure came out, the 200 would start to rise with it, and we could get a little bit closer to this support line, or even break the 200 briefly and come back down. But I wanted to get around this area. It just plummeted like immediately. I got 1 hour into profit and then just plummeted away. So this was my position. I got hammered today. I lost 25% on 10x. So it's a 2.5%. It would have been a 56% gain for a 25% loss. It was a better than 2-to-1 ratio. It was everything set up the way I wanted it to. It broke the trend line, started curling up to 21, started to curl the 20 or the 50. It just didn't play out for me. But I will admit these trades, these losses, because no one wins everything. No one wins every trade. So you've got to admit your losses, and you got to take them on the chin. So with that being said, guys, get ready to start putting in short positions. If you want to win in this market, if you want to make money in the bear market, there's two things you can do. You can wait it out and try to catch the bottom and hope that you found the actual bottom and don't get faked, because every analyst that will want to refuse that it's a bear market will say 37K is a support, buy here and it's going to bounce. And then 2 weeks later, 35K is a support, buy here, it's going to bounce. And 33K is a support, buy here, it's going to bounce. If you weren't following this, if you weren't watching this space in 2017, 2018, then this will be new to you, but it's not new to me. In 2018, it was 12K is going to be the support. 10K is going to be the support. 6K is the absolute bottom. That's the absolute bottom. That's the support of all supports. And then we hit 3K. Look, I'm going to leave you with that. Be very cautious about anybody telling you that any point in time right now is an ultimate support line and you should buy at any point in time, or that there's going to be a bounce at any point in time, because as of right now, we are far too strong on down pressure to say that we're going to get a bounce, because by that logic, we should have gotten a bounce already. Like, we should literally be in a bounce, at least retesting the 21 day. We should have bounced back up to 41K almost immediately. If we were going to get a bounce, it would have been like the initial fall, where we had a 1 hour wick down, and then the next hour we were trading 6 grand higher. If we were going to get a bounce, it would have happened by now. We're not getting it, and we might not get it for a while. We'll get some relief rallies, we'll get some small rallies, we'll retest 40K, we'll retest that 39.6 level, but it's not going to be that straight V up. No, we'll see it soon, but don't get it twisted. It's not going to be a massive bounce. It's just going to be a retest of that support, flips to resistance, and then we'll fall under it again. So with that being said, guys, that's where I'm going to leave you. That's the video for tonight. Again, I don't like to do the whole shots fired thing, but I think it was warranted, and people need to know, don't follow blind bulls. Just don't do it. As always, guys, until next time, peace.